Welcome to AutoCAD session. This is Kumar Somidapa. Today we are going to discuss about layers. So generally we are using the layers to arrange different components on the drawing. So generally every drawing may consisting of several objects. So although if it is a complex drawing, it is not possible to handle all the objects simultaneously. So that's why we are categorizing the objects based on their similarities into several groups that we can call it as layers. So if you perform any updation on that particular object, on that particular layer, so it automatically reflects on all the objects in that particular layer. Okay, so we can access the layer by using the LA command. So if you type LA and press enter, then it is going to open the layer property window, or you can also use this layer property command to open the layer property window, right? So here you can observe the name is 0, means whatever the objects or geometrical component that you are drawing on the drawing comes under the default layer. The default layer name is 0. So here this blue color tick mark indicates this is the default layer. So we can turn on, turn off. We can also perform freezing operations, locking operation, and etc. All these operations are there that we are going to discuss within few minutes. Okay. So here we have a command called new layer. So by using this, you can create any number of layers, and the layer name is labeled with layer 1, layer 2, and etc. So if you want to perform, if you want to give a new name, so you can give doors, right? Rename layer windows, right? So like that, in a construction drawing, we have several components like foundation. So like that, several layers we can create. We can create any number of layers, and by default, all the properties of default layer, zeroth layer, are inherited. So if you want to change any property, you can perform. For example, I want to display the doors in red color. So choose this color, go to the color and select that one. For foundation, blue color, for example, or green color. Right? For windows, green color. Right? For windows, blue color. Okay. So like this, you can differentiate. You can perform change the colors. Okay, so let us first, so here by default in this it is going to display the default layer. Go to the property window. So this is the default layer, so that's why it is a blue color tick is there. Sorry, green color tick is there, right? So this is the default layer. So now I am changing the default layer to the zeroth layer, and here I am drawing a circle. Now the circle is visible in white color. Why? Because in the default layer color is white. If I am changing the color from white to some yellow, so you can observe the color is modified to yellow. Right. So now I am changing the default layer to foundation. Like this, we can perform the right, some door, right. So you can observe this particular diagram. So in this diagram, so this is the blueprint of a particular building, right? Some foundation and doors, windows, all are differentiated with different colors. So if you want to perform a particular updation on foundation, then go to that particular layer, perform whatever the change you want, then that will be reflected onto the entire diagram. Okay. So like this here, in the layer property window, so we have on, freeze. So these are the visibility controls. So if you perform on off, for example, by default all are in on mode. If I am changing the doors off, so it is displaying a message current layer off. So right now doors are the current layers, so we need to change the default layer. Now doors are not the current layer. Now you can perform on off operation. So you can observe, so this is the door for example. So now I am turning off, so the door is not visible. If I am turning on, the doors are visible. In the same way, in the zeroth layer, if I am turn off, that particular layer means all the objects on that particular layer are not visible. Turn on, then the object is visible. Similarly, we have freeze and thaw operation. Those are also similar to on off. So if you freeze, then that particular object is not visible. If you are thaw, then the object is visible, right? So like this, in the property window we have on and freeze options are there. Okay. So in the status, this green color indicates the default layer. Default layer in the sense, this is the present layer. On that layer, whatever the objects we are drawing, those objects are comes in this layer. Okay. And these are the visibility controls on and free, on off, freeze and thaw. Next one is the lock property is there. So by default all are in unlock mode. Okay. So you can observe here, if I am clicking in this particular object, it comes under foundation. So now I am dragging this one. So now the position, the shape of that particular object is modified. Okay. So you can observe, if I am moving the cursor on that particular object, so you can, it is displaying like a polyline, some color and some layer name and the line type is displayed. If I am performing lock operation, so you can observe, so it is, if you move cursor on onto that particular object, so a lock symbol is displayed, and the appearance of that particular object, locked object, is somewhat dim, right? So if you unlock, then it is in highlighted mode, right? So if you lock, it is in something like a dim, right? So like that you can perform locking and unlocking operation. If you perform lock operation, means you cannot perform any editing operation on that particular layer. Means whatever the objects you have drawn, so for example, I am, so right now in foundation, okay, so now I am drawing one more circle here, okay. Now I perform lock operation on foundation, so you can observe these two are in lock mode, so you cannot perform any updation on that particular layer. So we are using this locking feature while drawing the complex drawings. So we need to lock several objects. If you perform the locking operation, means the editing on that particular objects accidentally cannot be possible. So you cannot perform any accidental editing operation on that particular objects, on that particular layer, okay. So that is about locking and unlocking. So here you can differentiate different layers by assigning different colors, okay. So it's up to the user, you can choose any one of any color, even for more than one layers also you can choose the same color. And coming to the line type and line width properties, so generally by default the continuous lines are there, okay. So if you want to change, so click on this and click on this load button. Here several lines are there, so choose any one of these and click on the OK, okay. So now in the foundation I am changing to dot to, so you can observe in the foundation layer all the objects instead of continuous line, the dot lines are appear, dotted lines are appear for all the objects on that particular layer, okay. So next one is the line width, line weight in the sense of thickness. So this is the default thickness, so now I am changing, so you can observe, so here in the this one, so you can observe the line weight is updated, okay. And the next one is the transparency property. In the transparency property, if it is a transparent, mean whatever the object that is drawn or appear backside, they are visible. For example, a wall is not a transparent, means if you place some objects backside of the wall, those objects are not visible, okay. Means they are not transparent. If it is transparent, means whatever the object that is available or placed backside of the wall, that is visible. So generally glass is best example for transparency. So right, so you can change the transparency values here from 0 to 90, in between 0 to 90. So for example, if you choose a 90, in the sense that object is transparent. So here you can see this is the transparent object. So uh, instead of that one, so what is the default layer? Doors are the default layer, okay. Now I am changing the transparency value from 90 to 0. 0 means no transparent, all are visible. So you can observe in this particular diagram, this yellow color is a yellow color circle. Whatever the yellow color circle, on yellow color circle we have drawn this red color, right? Red color line. So here yellow is not appear on these particular areas wherever they are crossed, they are intersected, right? So if you change the transparency value from 0 to, for example, some 60, so you can observe the yellow color circles are visible clearly compared with the red color, even though they are interacted, they are intersected. Okay, so like that we can change the transparency values from 0 to 90. 0 means no transparency, 90 means full transparency. So in between you can choose any one of these values. Okay, so this is about a transparency property. Next this this is the one other another important property, that one is the plot. So you can observe here printer symbol is there. If you click on this particular layer mean, that is so you can observe a stop symbol is there on printer, means that particular layer is not printing on the uh, print preview, on the print. Okay, for example, while drawing the complex drawings, it included with several layers. Now you don't want to print, you don't want to print a particular layer, then go to that particular layer, click on this plot, means this zeroth layer is not visible on the printed paper. So after completion of this particular drawing, if you go to the print option, so generally in the print option we are going to see the print preview. So you can observe here in the print preview, it won't you can observe here in the print preview, it won't display these circles and all these circles are, for example, now I am changing the plot area. Now I am going to print preview. So you can go to the print and I am choosing one printer and clicking on the print preview. So you can observe the circles are there. Now the circles are appear. In the previous case they are not appear. Why? Because you can control the printed layers by going to plot command. Okay, so these are the few properties which are related to the layers. So here we have commands, new layer command, right? And this one is the new layer VP frozen command, and this one is the delete layer command. So you can delete, for example, I want to delete windows, so click on that particular layer and go to the delete, that is going to be deleted. And this one is the set current layer command. So for example, if I am clicking on the zeroth layer and selecting this set layer command, means that particular layer is going to be the default layer. Okay, so these are the several layer properties. Okay, so by using these layers we can draw the drawings. So in this particular image you can observe, so this is one drawing, so they are differentiated with different layers. Okay, so from so this is the diagram with some different layers. Okay, so if you want to view a particular layer, then you can turn off the remaining layers or freeze the layers. then perform the operations whatever you want. Okay, so now I am creating one more drawing. So here you can observe, whenever you create a new drawing, only the default layer, zeroth layer is displayed by default. So if you want, you can create any number of layers. Okay, so here I am creating some so this is the objects that are available in the default layer. Now I want to create a new layer. So go to the layer property window and click on this new layer command, and the name of the layer is layer 1 only. So keep that one, and the color is red color. Okay, now I am going to draw one more circle here. So here I created a new layer and assigned the color red, but still while drawing the circle it is displaying in white color. Why? Because in the layer property, even though you are creating the new layer, but the default layer is zeroth layer. That's why it is displaying the zeroth layer white color. So change the default layer. Now draw any command. Now that particular object are going to be drawn in layer 1. The layer 1 properties are assigned to that particular object. Okay, so this is about layers. Thank you.